In this video, we are going to learn how to actually turn our pseudocode into programming that the computer can understand. So we've broken down our task into step-by-step pseudocode. Now what we have to do is we have to turn it into programming which the computer can execute. Now we want to make sure all our programming is inside these two brackets here. Generally it's considered good to indent a little bit inside the brackets. Alright, so we're going to go over to our function library. Now you may have to compile it once before your function library shows up correctly. So I'm going to go to robot, I'm going to say compile program. Alright, now let's open up the natural language tab. Now we've got a variety of different types of commands that we can open up to. Let's see, what is our first command in pseudocode? Start a motor. Okay, so that's going to be under movement. So we're going to open up movement. We're going to say, okay, this command looks right, start motor. We're going to drag start motor over here. Now, start motor. Under motor port, we have to tell it the name of the motor. And you see, we named our motor Barnum 1. You can name it whatever you want. So I'm going to put Barnum 1 here. Next, we have to tell it the speed we want the motor to run at. The slowest we can have it run is 1. The fastest we can have it run is 127. If you put a larger number in, it won't hurt anything, but it may not give you the results you expect. I'm going to pick a number in the middle. I'm going to say 50. Okay. Now, this is going to start the motor Barnum 1 at a speed of 50. Now, we got to go to a new line for the second step. So I'm going to hit enter. Wait 5 seconds. Okay, because we want to wait 5 seconds before anything else. So we're going to open up the wait tab, and we're going to grab the wait. Now, so it says wait, we have to put in a number in the wait time. All you have to do is put in a number. You don't have to write seconds. So I'm going to say, okay, we want to wait 5 seconds. I'll put in the number 5. Next, we're going to go to a new line. The third step we want it to do is stop the motor, okay? So we're going to go back up to our movement, and we're going to grab the stop motor command. Now it says stop motor, it wants to know which motor. Now I want to stop the same motor I started, so I'm going to stop Barnum 1. And then now we have translated our pseudocode into an actual program. Just a note, if we wanted the motor to go backwards, we could put in a negative number in the speed. We could use a negative number from -1 to -127, depending on how fast we want it to go. Now understand, this pseudocode and this code is not going to be the same as your program, but this is just an example of how to turn pseudocode into code.